Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance II. We might be, we handed that in. Just what I want to say, we might be at a different location than we ended the last episode, since even though if you do save and exit, which I did, ended the session, it is not always that we end up precisely where we were. Anyways, anyhow. So we... okay, Knight's Long Sword. Let's do that actually before we do something else. I think I did buy it, right? At the end. And on the other hand, I am a bit annoyed with them shooting contests. I have to admit. I do not know what I'm doing wrongly there.
How many times do I have to tell you?
We are gonna take that, and this is then the last time I'm gonna try a shooting contest. It is just annoying that it is not starting. It's just so annoying.
Greetings. I'll be right with... I was glad to be of help to you,
welcome
sir.
here, noble sir.
Sorry, that is something we did in the last one. It is what it is. I don't know if we already did. I could check the material. On the other hand, I do have to hope now that we are gonna try, even though I know I said something different. I do have the hope that this time it is gonna work out, since I am gonna go there and we are already gonna
What are you
do something
doing
like
with
this.
that thing? Are you trying to shoot me? Put it away now, or I'll take you in.
It's gone, dude, don't you worry.
You almost ran me over.
Yeah, there's a difference between almost and running over, right? Lady? Almost running over and running over? That ain't the difference to you? For me it is. Those women here, man.
Schönen Tag.
I was
Well,
great.
all right. And what about a cross?
That suits me. Should we go for it?
We can. But how about
Of course.
agreed?
And then we craft and then we do the main quest. Well, not main quest, I know it's a side quest. But
Archers, take up your positions. Now!
Still no luck. Yes! Straight into... fuck knows where.
I know we are very underskilled with the shooting.
Shit.
But I have to admit, I am not the biggest friend of shooting. I mean, the fighting system, the close combat is not mine.
Still no luck.
And I have to admit, the ranged combat ain't mine too. Just need to take down one, right? This is what I don't get. It's always dragging to the left then, man. Nice. Okay, good.
Ha! From beauty to splendor. I've won. And on top of that, I'm taking our wager.
All right, fair enough. Here you go. I hope we get to do this again soon. I need to even the score.
I'm sure this won't be the last time we meet.
Bis bald, mein Freund. Gott segne dich.
Bless you, my friend. Yet, the shooting is... I don't know. I don't want to get into the complainy direction again, right? But it is what it is, you know? Alright, here we are. Let's switch to that. That's a bit more comfy for doing. I could have, obviously, what would have been better if I... Knight's longsword it was. It's the only knight weapon we have. Let me quickly picture it, and then we are gonna go to our magic chest. So, pigskin, 1, straight sword guard, 1, steel, we need 2 to get because we are at 1, and scrap metal, we need 1.
Burning. I'll never finish it like this. I should move it. I have to move it.
That's what I'm doing, buddy.
This will take a bit longer.
Yeah, whatever, Henry, whatever.
Damn, it's burning.
Good. This won't take long now. Good. That looks finished.
Nice. Just some sharpening. Which sometimes obviously takes
That should do
longer.
it.
What is she doing in my room? Are you stealing? I hope you're cleaning and not stealing. Okay, good.
Good day. What would you like?
I'm finished.
Great. Let's see. Great work, Master. Farewell.
Good, good, good. That's what I wanted to have, man. Okay, let's take a quick look before we then fast travel to the bailiff. Okay, doors are closed, alright, fair enough. I mean, yes, there were some expenses again, but that looks amazing. Oh, I do like the chest, looks amazing. And holy man, that finally looks really amazing too. Okay, good. It's some sword crafting might be useful here too, but it is what it is. That comes. Oh, that looks good in blue, man. I like that. I likey. It is shiny. Right? Then finally, let's have a talk to the bailiff. Have been not postponing, but that took a while to actually get here.
A pervert and a disgusting man in all ways. Gather round! Come and take a look. This shameless wretch like to expose
Who knows
himself
if it
to
can still
women
be repaired?
and pleasure himself.
So, I went to see my brother.
Who opened that? This place is... Hands off the door, all right?
Without punishment.
Does he get it often?
Come and take your pick. New wares.
Grüß Gott, Meister Heinrich.
So, will you finally speak with me about that broken clock of yours?
You made a name for yourself in the town now, so why not? I doubt the councillors would object. Even that meddler Vorsucher will not be able to say a word. Besides, the clock is so broken it could not be any worse. Worth a try, no? So tell me, how do you plan to fix it?
Well, I've got some plans from Master Skoda, who tried to repair it years ago. Supposedly, he got quite far.
That is definitely a good start. In any case, I reckon you ought to hear the whole sorry tale first. It might make you wiser. I was barely more than a lad back then, but my father was on the council, so I got a pretty close look through him. One day the mechanism just suddenly stopped, and it has stood still ever since, nearly 30 years now. What I still remember, your guild rather boldly telling my father and the other councillors that there was no need to call in anyone from abroad. They said we would save coin if our own people handled the repairs, but it went as it usually does.
They botched it?
They never even got round to the repairs. Instead of pulling together, every one of those masters tried to snatch the reward for himself. Master Skoda, Erwin Klemmer, Hollander, each one worked on the repairs in his own little corner. No wonder the councillors lost patience and finally sent for the Italians from Padua. Though that did not end well either.
How did it end?
I only know what my father told me. They demanded all the plans and acted like they were the finest masters around. Yes, yes, we'll do it. No trouble at all. They also asked for a fat advance. 2 weeks later, they were boozing through every tavern in the city and lazing about in the bath by day. When the bailiff reminded them they ought to get started on the repair, they almost took offense. But they did get to work. What happened next? Well, Father never liked to talk about it. That much I can tell you. The councillor said the next day they found the clock half looted, the remaining parts strewn about, and the Italians gone, along with the plans. All but one, the youngest of them, a nobleman named Fabrizio de Dondi, had stayed behind with the Burgherr's daughter. His companions most likely forgot him in the rush.
And what happened to him?
Dondi said, or so I heard, told the councillors he knew nothing. He claimed he was only an apprentice. Of course they locked him up. Some wanted to send a letter to Padua right away demanding ransom. But it soon turned out Fabrizio, young as he was, could be very useful to the town. So they let him go.
How useful?
Kuttenberg is a mining town. The councillors are mine officials first and foremost. Not long after they locked him up, they sent Dondi to work in the mines. He spent so long studying the mining machines that he figured out how to improve them. He significantly boosted the miners' output, and they realized you could not just trade away someone that clever like a sack of charcoal. So Fabrizio was granted the freedom on condition that he stay in the town. And so he's still here to this day, and by the look of it, doing quite well. He is a bit of an odd one, but I'm afraid if you are serious about repairing the clock, sooner or later you will have to speak with him. The Italians vanished with the plans, so Fabrizio is probably the only one who ever saw the clock in its original state.
Where can I find Fabrizio?
He lives on the upper floor of the second house on Vintner Street, next to the tailor. Though I'm not sure he will speak to you. If you are passing by, try dropping in and see if you can win him over somehow.
So there really aren't any other plans?
No, they took all of them. And they disappeared with them too. I cannot help but feel there was something shady about it. Try asking Fabrizio. He does not share much with me.
What about the other repairmen from the guild? You mentioned some names.
Clemmer and Hollander? They will not help you anymore. Both are dead, and their families have long since moved far away.
So, I'll get back to the repairs.
I'm thankful you're trying, Master. I really am. But there is one last thing you need to know. I am not sure that even if you succeed with the repair, we will be able to offer you any reward. The town is exhausted by war. The coffers are empty. You understand.
Surely some sort of reward could be found. There'll be a lot of work. I'll have to talk to a lot of people, go through the details, and it'll cost me something too.
Well, if I am genuinely satisfied with how you handle it all, maybe I will find a little something for you.
I'll do my best. Thank you, bailiff.
Okay, shall we then... Oh, wait, okay. Two things. Is one of them optional? Or are both of them required? Okay, we talk to Fabrizio. That's the optional part. We will travel here. Or we talk to Magdalena. And then the day already is over again. As sad as it is.
Oh, you...
Christ, pardon me.
Now, okay. This building, I hope.
Fabrizio Dondi?
Fabrizio de Dondi. Sono un nobile. I am of noble birth.
I beg your pardon?
Who are you?
Forgive the intrusion. I'm Henry, a master of the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild.
And you dress the part, too. Bravo! What is it you need from me?
Bailiff Plumel sent me. I want to try and repair the town clock. And you're the last one who saw it in its original state.
Unfortunately, the bailiff is right about that. Madonna. That was the worst day of my life. Look, I do not like to think back on that time. Honestly, I would rather leave it buried in the past. What even makes you think you can fix the clock and convince the bailiff to trust you?
I've been looking into my father's past. He died recently.
I am sorry to hear that. But what has that got to do with the clock?
He tried to repair it. And now I'm trying to finish his work.
And what do you need me for?
Because you're the only person in Kuttenberg who saw what the clock looked like back then. The one they were trying to repair based on those plans. And you've made a new life for yourself in this town. A comfortable life. So, maybe you owe it a little something.
You may be right. And I suppose you have plenty more questions. Go on, ask.
Tell me more about that so-called Italian scam. Was it all planned from the start?
Italian scam? Is that what they call it nowadays? In any case, you are asking the wrong man. I honestly believe we were here to repair the clock. Everyone acted like they meant it. The group included seasoned craftsmen, astrologers, master mechanics. Truth be told, I was only there because of my family name. My grandfather, Jacopo, and father Giovanni were great scholars. Physicians, astrologers, and engineers. They followed the works of Campanus of Novara and crafted magnificent orologia. The Padua clock is one of theirs. It only dawned on me after those fraudsters left me here that I was just bait for the townsfolk. They were after the plans, though perhaps revenge was part of it too. Revenge against my family.
What do you mean? They wanted revenge?
My family was successful, and success breeds resentment. The Padua expedition was led by Camillo Valla, one of my father's former students. He must have realized the Gutenberg clock was structurally unique, so he took the plans.
And destroyed the mechanism too, so he could pass the plans off as his own work.
Sadly, yes. But I have no news he ever earned any real fame with them. And they left me here, in the foreign land, with a sullied, famous name. They ruined my life. It must have broken my father's heart. I was not even allowed to attend his funeral while I was being held here. Surely you understand. It shattered me forever.
The bailiff said you were given all the clock plans back then. Where did they end up?
In Padua, most likely. Look, I had no idea what they were up to. I was the youngest. They did not trust me with anything. You've probably heard how those swindlers ruined me. Cazzo! Luckily, the Lord gave me a decent memory. It is all up here, in my head. Down to the last cog.
Would you be able to share those plans with me? Maybe recreate them from memory?
Perché? It would be pointless work.
They'd help me with the repairs.
They would not. Sadly, after the sabotage by my unruly countrymen, fixing the clock will take more than old plans.
So what exactly do I need to repair the clock, aside from your expertise?
You will need a mechanism called an astrolabe. Its measurements are transferred via a gear train to the main mechanism, which sets the movement in motion with a folio and weights. Without that astrolabe, the heart of any clock, all other work is futile, and crafting one is no easy task.
How'd you like living in Gutenberg?
Honestly? At first it was not easy. I was more or less a prisoner in this town. They wanted ransom for me, dragged me around, threatened to send me to the mines. Can you imagine? Me, digging. Luckily I noticed the machines they used in the treadmills were hopelessly outdated. So I suggested an improvement. And just like that, their tune changed. Since then, they have treated me entirely differently. So I probably owe everything here to my talent. Since then, I have somewhere to live, something to do, and really, I miss nothing. Except for home. Just a little.
I've got the heart of the clock. It sat in a burgher's house for 20 years.
Now that is good news. That gives us a foundation to build on. If it still works, of course.
I wouldn't know. But I hope so.
Next, you will need a set of weights. Precisely calibrated and cast according to the old machine's designs.
I don't have the weights yet.
If we do not have the weights, we have a problem. Hopefully they are in those old designs. In any case, in the end we will need to build that folio-driven escapement ourselves. My countrymen dismantled most of it and took it away. But luckily, part of it remained. For the final stage of the repair, we will need some smithing. But more importantly, a truly skilled mechanic. Or a locksmith, if you prefer.
I thought that was you.
No. I can design it, calculate it, set it up. But the hands-on work will require someone exceptionally handy.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, you will find someone. The masters at the guild know their craft, do they not?
So what else is needed for the repair?
You said you have got the astrolabe. That is very important. Then we will need that set of weights, and a truly capable locksmith. A real master of his craft.
So what else
No,
is
sorry.
needed?
You said then we will need that...
Thanks. I'll come back once I've got everything we need.
Va bene. Come back with that locksmith. We'll talk it all over with a roast and a bottle of good wine. I hope our new collaborator will be as remarkable a man as you.
Okay, then we talk to Magdalena too. So we finally did some little pieces of progress in today's episode. That's not that bad. Okay, let's get the hell out of... There's the exit, right? Then let us fast travel here. And then it is almost nighttime. So we then finally, well, it's not almost nighttime then, it's just 15:30, right? But anyway, we did everything we can for today. All the work has been done.
Did you look through those documents from your husband's estate?
Yeah, it was hellish work. So many sketches and doodles. I couldn't even tell what half of them were supposed to be. Even the parchment alone must have cost a fortune. I've no idea where the old man kept getting it.
And did you find anything that might relate to the clock?
Here's some calculations and diagrams. I don't understand much of it, but it looks like a set of weights.
Thanks. I also spoke with one of those Italians who botched the repair back then.
I heard one of them stayed behind.
He's willing to help us.
If you think he'll help. I'll leave it to you. Well now, if you need those weights cast, Eldris might be able to help. He's pretty pricey, and always up to his neck in work, but truth be told, I don't know any other founder in Kuttenberg. His workshop's just down by the stream, at the bottom of Hopbrink.
Farewell, sir.
Okay. But we will talk to the man in the next episode, you guys. This then is the end, and you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little tinsy thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day, Stay Frost.